The Kreg Custom Pocket Hole Plug Cutter makes it possible to take Kreg joinery projects to the next level by giving you complete freedom to create your own custom plugs from any wood species. That means you can cut plugs from your own project stock to create plugs with color that matches your project better than has ever been possible before. Plus, the Custom Pocket Hole Plug Cutter allows you to create face grain plugs that blend in amazingly well. The plug cutter simply slips into a Kreg jig in place of the normal drill guide block and works with a Kreg jig K5, K4, or even an older K3 model. That allows you to clamp your plug material in place and drill in the same way that is used for creating pocket holes. To create the plugs, just chuck the plug cutting bit into any drill. This high-performance bit features a specially designed cutting tip that shears cleanly for a smooth, consistent plug. The bit also has an open design that prevents wood from jamming inside the bit, and fluting that reduces heat and friction for better plugs and longer bit life. A stop collar ensures perfect depth every time to produce accurately sized plugs. The Custom Pocket Hole Plug Cutter comes with one bit that creates plugs for standard size Kreg pocket holes. For even greater versatility, two optional bits are also available. One makes smaller diameter plugs that fit Kreg micro pocket holes. The other bit creates large plugs to work with the Kreg Jig HD, a plug size that's only possible using the Custom Pocket Hole Plug Cutter. After cutting the custom-made plugs free, they simply slip into the pocket holes. The plugs are sized to protrude only slightly above the surrounding surface. That means it's easy to sand or trim the plugs flush, producing a plug that virtually disappears. When you want the best matching pocket hole plugs possible, and when you want the freedom to create plugs from any type of wood, the Kreg Custom Pocket Hole Plug Cutter is the solution you need. For more information about the Custom Pocket Hole Plug Cutter, other Kreg Jig accessories, and the rest of our innovative solutions for building with wood, visit us online at kregtool.com.
The Veritas marking and transfer tool is a fantastic jig that will allow you to do repetitive layout work like hardware and things like that. It consists of a few components. You've got the rod, which you can add multiple rods onto in order to make it longer. As well, you also have the marking heads, which can be adjusted in and out, or they can be reversed. And the crucial area here is this flat bit here that's been milled away so that you get a nice straight line. As well, you get a brass foot that can be reversed so that you can take your reference point from the inside or the outside of what you're working on. I've got the marking and transfer tool set up now to do some hinge gains on a set of boxes I'm working on. I've added an extra rod and I've put my spacing to the hinges that I'm working on. So now all I have to do is hold the jig in place and use the straight edges to mark the location of the hinges. I've only shown you this one setup for the marking and transfer tool. Really, it can be used for almost anything. The only limit will be your imagination.
When you need to add a part to the end of a long panel, you may find that your clamps come up a little short. But Bessie has the solution in their range of edge clamps. The flagship of this line is the high-tech EKT55. It features a lightweight but strong aluminum frame and a unique twin-spindle design that sets the pads against the faces of the panel to hold the clamp in place, then automatically extends the pressure pad, clamping your stock to the edge of the panel. This makes the EKT55 a true one-handed clamp. It will hold itself on the edge of the panel as you adjust your pieces and get them ready to clamp, allowing you to hold your parts in place until you can apply the pressure. The EKT55 self-centers on any panel up to 2 1/8 inches thick. Drop edges fit easily into the open frame design, while the clamping force, up to 500 pounds, is applied directly to the center line of the panel. Bessie's KF series of edge clamps are a simple and robust option, with the capacity to clamp parts up to 3 inches thick and a throat depth of up to 4 1/4 inches. The cam-shaped grip pads apply more pressure to the panel with every turn of the handle, and the open aluminum frame design allows plenty of room for whatever you need to clamp to your panel. Bessie spindle clamps are an economical way to add edge clamping to your clamp rack. They attach easily to the bar of your existing clamps, turning them into a light-duty edge clamp. The bar clamp holds onto the panel, while the spindle clamp applies pressure to the edging. The single spindle version actually locks to the bar of your clamp, so it works as a one-handed clamp, holding itself in place until you're ready to apply the pressure. The dual spindle version features a yoke that straddles the bar of your clamp and applies pressure on both sides of the clamp. Great for adding a little extra clamping force wherever you need. When your panel is too long or inaccessible to be able to use your standard clamps, Bessie's edge clamps offer a number of options to help you get the job done.